In this morning, governors now pay wages with devalued naira, says Afenifere. Huriwa hands federal government 3-week ultimatum to probe Southeast killings. Bandits invade mosque, abduct worshippers in Niger community. Now, next up right here is The Sun, as we speak more on the campaigns and see various thoughts from those who are contesting. Tinubu, Atiku, Obi differ on economy, security, education, others. 2027, Mbawel delivers Southeast for Tinubu, Ukweze. Umahi saw 12 other APC candidates win Ebonyi local government polls. Abia APC withdraws threats to sanction Kalu Nkwanta. Police hierarchy under fire over appointment of First Lady's ADC. Plateau, 2 security operatives killed in fresh attack in Riom community. 15 injured as trailer crashes in Kano. All this and more on The Sun this morning. Let's see what's happening on the international scene right here. Family heartbroken as 8-year-old girl dies from rare parasite infection after swimming in Louisiana Lake. It's a story leading the Daily Mail this morning. Democratic Socialist Abdul El Sayed on the fire after taking shots at J.D. Vance's wife, Usha. Horror as 5 people and several pets found dead on rural Oregon property. Arrest warrant issued for wife of cop found dead in their home as police reveal how officer was killed. Brazilian girl 12 is jailed for conning the couple who took her in after it turned out she was 38. Popular beach forced to close during peak summer after dozens of syringes wash up ashore. Meghan is being cruelly used. Liz Jones's warning to the Duchess as her film offer is abruptly withdrawn. Well, all this and more on the Daily Mail this morning. Time to get to your reactions. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there this morning to catch the show live and be a part of the conversation in real time. Numbers to call: 0700 951 0000, 08095 974869, 08099 930137. You can send a WhatsApp message to this number: 08099 930137. Do ensure that when you send a message, include your name and your location. And if you call in, move away from your listening device, give your name, your location. You will have limited time, so ensure that you make good use of it. Let's get started with you, shall we? Good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Gentleman Itodo.
Welcome, sir. Happy New Week.
My name is Abakar Salim from Bagolada. I greet all the callers, all the listeners from Nigeria. Most of Nigerians would love to see the return of subsidy, a transparent and a honest subsidy regime. Most of us would like to enjoy the dividend of democracy, the economic hardship that a lot of Nigeria are experiencing. It's unfortunate. We can't be all producing country, but we are being enslaved due to energy price. It's unfortunate. And another kidnapping incident of a monarch. Our tradition schools are not spared. Our military brands are not spared. Judges are being kidnapped. What is the way out? Kidnapping cannot continue in Nigeria. Is Nigeria a kidnapping nation? That is my question. Thank you.
This is Morning Crossfire. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
Audio Jungle.
Streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Dr. Mrs. Unmal Lebara from Owerri says the truth of the matter is that Nigeria's economy is in shambles and Nigerians need to tighten their belts and find ways of solving the problems as the harsh economic realities bite harder and not government that is insensitive to our situations. Nigerians are trembling over the uncertainty of the future. Everything has reason except remunerations. Leadership is commitment, responsibility, and integrity. Why can't government cut down high cost of governance in this country? So worrisome. Good morning. Abundance, inheritance. God bless Nigeria. God bless Africa is what they are reacting to this morning. Let's see what you're saying on the live feed on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there as well to watch the show live. We'll get to you right now. You have limited time, so please make good use of it. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Evers, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How was your long weekend?
It was
Mr.
good.
Summers are calling.
Go ahead, please.
They said our brother, Mr. Hassan, is late. The Yoruba actor. May so rest in peace.
Amen.
The issue of cancer. Government will have to do something about it. Let me leave it at that. Quickly to President Tinubu campaign council. Now, according to, they say is the chairman of the campaign council. Our opposition are franking on it that he doesn't trust anybody. He wants to be the chairman of his own campaign council that it has never happened before, which will be on our own. Mona leave him now. If he decides to be the chairman, the PRO and everything, allow him. But where I have issues, and honestly, I want you divorce to help us. This better add Edu issue.
Sorry about that. You want to drink some water?
Having pending issue.
Yes.
Okay, I will call back.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's get to you next. Welcome. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome, sir.
Itodo, this is Charles talking.
Go ahead, Charles.
Iriwa, there is this organization that usually cover...
Huriwa.
Okay. Said that the government should look into the killing in the East. The truth of the matter is this extrajudicial killing that has been going on. This high-handedness of the government, thinking killing will end agitation for separation. They can go on, let them continue to kill. One thing I know is that if they don't come for account today, they'll come tomorrow. If you go to state there today, they were Second World War criminals or those who were indicted that are still answering to some of the atrocities they've committed after many of them are 90-something years. So what I'm saying is this. If you think that killing people will bring them together to a unity, you think that is better for you. I don't know. Somebody should call and educate me on that. Where killing or force will bring the peace you're looking for.
All right.
When people are crying and say there's marginalization, you don't include us in national development and all that. And you think the only thing the solution is killing the people. We are watching. But this killing also will not last forever. One day we are going to rise up and say, no. Have a great day.
Have a good day, Charles. Let's get to you next. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, this is the original doctor, Mr. Dharmala. I'm calling from Goa.
Go ahead, please.
Yes, my take is this. Concerning the issue of campaign council of Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
Better Edo. And because I read the news yesterday evening, and Ngozi Olemeje. You know, if somebody that have corruption cases according to that news, it's not supposed to be there. What are they used to campaign for the president? You know, in China or Malaysia, if you have a corruption issue, you don't have anything to do with anything concerning government, let alone of government of the day. What are we now saying? Everywhere corruption. So somebody that have a questionable character in his own hand, it's not supposed to be there. We have though I don't blame them, because as president of the nation, from infant to university without a primary school and a secondary school certificate, can you go to university without secondary school and primary school? No. So the same government, we have the issue of Adeyemi and Egbaja in Azo Road. Is this supposed to be so? Is it not corruption? What are they still doing there? The same government we still have its own drug case in a district court in the United States. What are we now saying? My dear brother, we need to sanitize our government.
All right.
We need to sanitize the people that wanted to rule Nigeria, because number one citizen of the country is not a number two. Nigeria needs change.
All
Thank
right.
you. Have a nice day.
Have a good day as well. Let's get to you next. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Jacob.
Go ahead, Jacob.
I want to comment on the issue that talk about Shuri and others talking about article policy on petroleum subsidy. I think one of the quality of a good leader is flexibility. As a father in a house, who bring out certain policy you are using to rule your children, your family at home, and you see that the team is backfiring. There's no wrong when you revise it. I think this is what Atiku saw when he said that he's going to give subsidy when he's voted into power. So people should not condemn him. Flexibility, as I said, is one of the quality of a good leader. And I think what I read in one of the platforms, when he said that the type of service is going to give, it's not the type that is currently going on. And when I read it, in fact, it's a very nice one.
All right. I
think people should support him. Because there's no country in the world that is oil-producing nation that is not giving any form of subsidy to the citizens.
All right.
This government of the day is still planning to roll out others. It is the election that is holding him. Another tax reform is coming. He's going to remove a totally electricity subsidy. What are we gaining from this government? No subsidy in agriculture or agricultural input. It's very, very expensive. I mean, I stay in the midst of people that are farming. I know what they are passing through. Just a liter of insecticide just to weed the farm, to weed your compound, will cost you up to 6,000 to 7,000 naira. You can imagine how many a farmer will buy before he can spray his whole farm of about 1 acre. So they are passing through here. I mean, they are missed. Now they are finding it difficult to eat. They are sparing their properties to eat.
And Jacob, I would like to have a conversation with you regarding that. So if you can send also WhatsApp message right now when you're done with the phone call, so we can follow up on this conversation.
Okay, yeah. Well, children, they used to play with my phone. One of them had deleted it, and the person who deleted it among my children, he agreed, so I didn't punish him at all because he says he's the one that did it.
Okay, that's fine.
So I could have sent it to you. So they like what I tried to say. I'm staying their midst. They are selling their property now. Some are selling their machines. Some are selling their handset to feed and go into farming. So what are you telling me? We need the subsidy. Any government, any of them that say they want to bring a subsidy in a better form that will be devoid of corruption, I'm ready and I agree to support him.
All right, Jacob. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. All right, there are various reactions still trailing Atiku's decision on fuel subsidy, with many saying that he is indeed not serious or understanding of the hard decisions taken by this current administration. Wakita Labdang, who is watching from Lokoja, good morning. Oyewale Fatanler on Facebook. One wonders about the conversations preceding some government decisions. How can individuals facing unresolved corruption allegations be placed in strategic positions within the president's 2027 campaign structure? Ngozi Olejemi, reportedly facing trial over an alleged 1 billion naira fraud, has been named South Zonal Director for Election Planning, Coordination and Mobilization. Better Edu removed as minister following controversy over an alleged 585 million naira payment into a private account, and reportedly still under investigation, has reportedly been appointed Director of Women Mobilization. This is not a declaration of guilt that belongs to the courts. It is about perception and judgment. At the time of public anger and distrust, such appointments suggest that political usefulness may outweigh credibility. Legal authority is not the only question. Leaders must also ask, why make avoidable decisions that erode public confidence, is a question that he's asking with that reaction. Moazo journalist CC on YouTube right here. Indigo Boyari says Nigerians should unite against insecurity. We cannot continue like this. Enough is enough. Let's look through some of these messages on our WhatsApp platform as well. Ensure that you include your name and your location when you send a WhatsApp message. It is a new week with the news of killing and kidnapping. When are we going to wake up with our ears close to this news, is what Ogenemano Austin in Nasarawa State is asking. Ryle Open Secret in Zuba says, this man is very funny. I guess the opposition is now not prepared for the election. While Atiku is busy talking about FBI documents, Peter Obi is talking about Tinubu's results. Shore is in Lagos chanting Tinubu must go, and Kwankwaso is lamenting over APC's campaign DG. This is very funny. Must you guys give up so quickly? Is what Open Secret shares as it starts. We'll get to you next. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello. Good morning to the King Itodo Abba.
Good morning, sir.
The Agaba is the one and only.
Thank you.
My name is Salasi Abubakar from Gogolara. Good morning. Ojo, the next president, Gwaza Max, Yahaya, the head boy. I want to talk about the subsidy that Atiku promised to revise. I was listening to Atiku. He promised that he will revise this subsidy and he will block the loophole. I'm asking question. Is there any country that have crude and doesn't refine? Now, I remember our dear president, when Jonathan wanted to remove subsidy that time, they occupied Lagos and Abuja. They say kill the corruption on subsidy, not subsidy itself. Now we are talking of some country that give subsidy to their people, like Venezuela, like Angola, like other countries, like Saudi Arabia, and many of them. And they give the people benefited from the subsidy. So now they are talking of the governor making it a lot of money. And what happened to our refinery? Is there anything? Is there a rocket science for our refinery to be working? Now buying fuel at the rate of almost 1,300 naira per liter. So you remove the subsidy, the governor are enriched, and the people are not benefiting from it? I think something needs to be done about that.
All right. Thank you. Let's get to you next. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello. Good morning, Deacon Itodo. This early Monday morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Yes, my name is Obedient Elder Comrade Tony, also known as the Fearless Binima, calling this morning from Abuja.
Go ahead.
Yes, my take is on the report of ICPC and EFCC that over 1 billion naira was probably used in buying votes in this Osun election. Mm-hmm. Yes, but what can they do in a situation whereby corruption has eaten so deeply into most of all the government departments that when they see the truth, they cannot say it. Now, what I'm saying there is that why are Nigerian politicians so desperate when you know that you have nothing to offer and you have failed woefully? It's just because politics has been made a business enterprise in this country. You know, credibility are no more given to any politician that wants to come and govern this country. It's a situation whereby a candidate will now bring forward forged certificates, and INEC will accept it because National Assembly, under the current Senate president, removed forgery issues out of our electoral laws. Now, what do you expect? Every Tom, Dick, and Harry touts, motopark touts, will now come in and contest and steal money, buy votes, and then place themselves in power. How do you now expect such a country to develop and move forward? It's not possible now.
All right,
it's not possible. And that is why we are where we are today.
All right, comrade.
When thieves, riffraffs, certificate forgers are in government. Comrade. So there's no way Nigeria can move forward. Thank you so much.
All right. What is your vote worth? Would you be open to selling your vote for 15, 30, or 40,000 naira, according to the report that came out of the elections in Osun State? August 15 was when the governorship elections held, and this report's we're done with you, sir. You can get off the line so we can move on to other people. Thank you very much. All right. Are you willing to sell your votes for that? How long will that last you? Will that give you an edge towards contributing and calling out those you have voted for? Who paid you allegedly to, get numbers to win the election if they do eventually? Or would this give an insight into what Nigerians need to do differently in 2027? Let's get to you next. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Mrs. Somers, I calling back.
All right,
I will not sell my vote. But the truth is, that particular political party that will say I don't give shishi, if they don't also share money, sorry, it's their name. I'll leave it at that.
So does this mean that if you don't share money, you don't have any chances of winning the elections, or at least doing good enough?
For Nigeria, let me tell you, you will not win. You know why?
Why?
The demography that will vote this time around and will defend vote of honest. When you go to stratification of class stratification, you have the upper, the middle, and the lower. But we don't have middle class again. Those people that own car those days, and we managed to build 2-bedroom flat. They are now the ones sending message to you that you should send 3,000 naira to them. So they now know that they just have to vote. And those group of people, it's difficult for you to give them 20,000 naira to vote for you. But the larger number of people that vote are the ones that are down there. And they believe that 50,000, before it used to be 5,000, that 50,000 is part of their own. If they don't collect it, it's still decision. So the last election, what I experienced in FCT is most of them they started giving 5,000. New 500 naira note. They no hide them. So they now started calling them. They were now coming out to vote. That was when I made my decision that if the other camp, as popular as that camp is, if the man, I know the man will not share money, but if his people not carry money, carry water come on election day, I'm telling you.
But you do realize that, I need to let you go in a bit, but you do realize that, vote buying is a crime under the law. And consistently, we have seen, hold on. And we've consistently heard from the EFCC, the ICPC, tell us that they are going to be on the forefront to prevent vote buying from playing out. But it feels as though that tends to be lip service and not much difference, plays out when reports like this post the election reveal that indeed votes were bought. I mean, last year it might have been 5,000, it might have been 10,000, but this year it seems to have increased due to the value of the naira. So if you say that if a party doesn't pay their way towards getting votes, then that's a bit concerning, encouraging people to take this money and vote somebody else and not their conscience, if there's one.
The voice.
Yes.
You see, the truth is, because of time, that's why I'm rushing, but give me a little time, then I will explain.
30 seconds.
The truth is, we know the truth, and they say the truth shall set you free, but you don't allow people, the society will not allow you to say the truth. See, we have law enforcement agents. They know they do anything during election. It's like it's legalized to buy vote. So why don't you want the other camp to know that you too should carry money? That is what I'm saying. If not, it is wrong for you to buy or sell vote. Right. And now there's no time for me to talk about President Campaign Council.
I'm sure we'll have a conversation about that, and you'll be able to share your thoughts regarding it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's get to you next. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning, Itodo. Let me know my radios.
All right.
Yeah. This is Jimo speaking.
Welcome, Jimo. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Issue of subsidy removal, we are backing. I think if you listen to, I didn't support Atiku in 2023. I never listened to his campaign. I was being carried away because of the Tinubu mantra, because I supported him. But now, when you look at vis-a-vis how they plan to remove subsidy, Atiku said when he was vice president, then they intend removing subsidy in phases. So they are done with this first and second phase. It was the third and the fourth stage before they leave the government. They left the government. Jonathan and Yar'Adua could not do it then, but Jonathan wanted to do it. Then our present president lead us in 2012 that Occupy Nigeria. We said no. First days don't go because I was just being carried away because of partisan politics then.
So what's your stand right now, so we can let you go and move on to other people?
Looking at what Atiku has said now,
yes.
I think he has the knowledge of how, because you don't just come to office, you've never entered the office, you said the first subsidy is gone without alternative, without any plan. Then you are now saying you are sending money to the governors, that the governors, we are not seeing anything. Sending money to the local government chairman, we are not seeing anything on ground.
All right.
So I think Atiku should be the best bet for this country.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your thoughts. It's now 6:48 a.m. We're going through the headlines, getting your reactions to them. The subsidy conversation is an ongoing one. From 2023, when it was removed, until now, there have been concerns, worry, calls for the government of the day to bring it back, even though they have consistently reiterated that that is not going to happen, as it is one of the hardest decisions they had to take in the best interest of the country. Now, some campaign concerns have been raised by Atiku, who says he would look at bringing it back. In fact, he feels like that would be something that would maybe get him the numbers and convince people that indeed he's got the best interest of the country at heart. Would that be a deciding factor for you in 2027? Let's go to the WhatsApp platform, take some of these comments, and I'll come back to the live feed where we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Atiku revising subsidy is the best for the country for now, while he finds better solution. Be removing subsidy only favors the governors, not the masses. Imagine governors having funds for campaigns. Another challenge is vote buying. Collect their money, don't vote for them, is what Gerard in Lugbe says. While why are people suffering and smiling? You don't want the subsidy back, is how OGB1 begins his message. And you want food and transportation to be cheaper. Subsidy is not a crime. Other countries enjoy it. Let him restore subsidy and find the corruption in it. That's why it's called government, not to impoverish the general public. Some people mention student loan. We are not all students. How much is school fees now, is how he ends that message. And Jacob Ode in Madala says, campaign season has come. This is the right time for you to focus on selling and marketing your preferred candidate instead of focusing on where you have no business. Get your strategy to win the game. And Taiwo Noah in Lugbe says, we mourn the loss of veteran actor Taiwo Ogogo. A life of service, a legacy of honor. May Almighty God grant him eternal rest. And Obedient Man and Maker from NNPC Towers says, Atiku Abubakar mere political promises of returning fuel subsidy appears to be lies and the same old political rhetorics just to get sympathy votes from Nigerians. But hey, no political candidate will do that. Never. Fuel subsidy is gone and it's gone. Not even Peter Obi can return that, and that's why he hasn't told anybody that he would return fuel subsidy. I have been in the oil and gas industry for more than 18 years and counting, and I can tell you for free that Atiku is not being truthful. Just like Tinubu promised electricity, where is the electricity, is how he ends his question. And John in Lube says, I read that Osun State outsmarted EFCC, ICPC, and the Nigeria security personnel in vote buying. Vote buying is a crime, but Nigerians and politicians still outsmart them, is how John ends that message. Let's get to the live stream right here. Omaga Namani says all those who are involved in the PFIPC scandal should be unveiled and sanctioned accordingly as a deterrent to others. Why are we going from here? Where are we going from here? May God help us. And Busari Tahiro says, on Atiku returning subsidy, it's very funny. This means students' loan will stop. NYC Alawi moved from 30,000 to 70,000 will also be reversed. All these gigantic federal government projects all over the nation would stop. Well, this is you alleging. Every state now pays their salary. The pensioners are enjoying. Where will Atiku see the monies to run all this? Everybody should form their campaign team and leave the president alone. Rest in peace to Alhaji Taiwo Hassan. And Mahmoud Mohammed on YouTube right here says, we are 100% behind Atiku 2027. We prefer subsidy to come back than this hardship and borrowing without anything to show for it. Good morning, David Ibiemi, who's on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for joining in. We need to wrap things up right now and go, but let's close with some of these messages on the WhatsApp platform. And I'll give one person 45 seconds, so I'll give you some time to put that thoughts together before I come to you in a few seconds. I have no problem with the removal of subsidy. My problem is what the president says, that we should hold our governors accountable. And I ask him, how, sir? Even the Supreme Court judgment on local government autonomy, the governors refused to obey, and nothing has happened, is what Yahya, the head boy, says. I was shocked when I heard about the sad news. May his soul rest in peace, is what Banki Sam in Durumi shares as his reaction. Let's get to you right now. 45 seconds. Good morning. Welcome. Yes. Welcome.
The month of
Go ahead. Yes.
We are not against of removing subsidy. What did you do with the money? You understand? Refinery is there. Ajikute is there. You understand? Our road, power, health, they are there. If you channel this money, you understand? To all these places, nobody will complain. I don't know that they're giving governors. Go to some street. I don't think that they have invested 1 billion naira in
Thank you very much.
I'm going to continue like this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Donatus, for sharing your thoughts. And finally, on Facebook, right here, Comrade Monday Ahmed says, instead of opposition parties criticizing the composition of APC National Campaign Council, they should hit the ground running by forming theirs and get serious, not dwelling on what's playing out. I ask security agents to do more to stop kidnapping that criminal elements have turned into a lucrative business. A good place to take a pause right now, give you some time to go get hydrated. So much more to talk about. Good morning.
More talk, news, and sports after this.